Central Dispatch transmitting your first alarm, 60 South Main Street, Hunter Shop and Save for reported building fire. Repeating, Central Dispatch transmitting a still alarm, correction, a first alarm, 60 South Main Street, Hunter Shop and Save for reported building fire. 2112.
Central Dispatch, Engine 1.
Engine 1.
I'm responding.
When you're responding, I've started your first alarm. I've taken multiple calls. Heavy smoke from the building.
Copy that. I do have smoke visible from South Main if you could start a second alarm.
The second alarm, 2115.
Central Dispatch, 45 email 16, responding to the fire.
Safe.
Carol, September Fire, Austin Corner Fire, Wakefield Fire, and San Austin Fire respond mutual aid. First alarm assignment to Wolfeboro, South Main Street, Hunters. Request an engine to September, Austin Corner, and Wakefield. Center Austin for red. Repeating, Carol, September Fire, Austin Corner Fire, Wakefield Fire, Center Austin Fire respond mutual aid to Wolfeboro. First alarm assignment, South Main Street, Hunters. An engine out of September Fire, Austin Corner Fire, and Wakefield Fire. Center Austin for red. Time of your first tone, 2116. Stand by for another outgoing tone. Carol, West Austin Fire, respond mutually Wolfeboro for a cover truck assignment. Repeating, Carol, West Austin Fire, respond mutually to Wolfeboro for a cover truck assignment. Time of your first tone, 2117.
Dispatch, 45 email 16.
Can you go ahead?
Staged on Main Street in front of the pawn shop.
Okay, safe. Do you have a second ambulance in town? Second alarm calls for it.
Sorry, I didn't catch all that.
Do you have a second ambulance in town? They've gone to a second alarm and that requests a second truck.
That's affirmative. The second truck is in town and available.
Central Dispatch transmitting the second alarm. Attention, Tuftonboro, Osprey Corner, Wakefield, Center Ossipee, Wolfeboro, and Middleton with engine. West Ossipee to cover, Alton ladder to the scene. Repeating, Central Dispatch transmitting the second alarm. All Wolfeboro companies. Stewart, your second ambulance. Tuftonboro, an engine. Osprey Corner, an engine. Wakefield, an engine. Center Ossipee is writ. Wolfeboro with an engine. Alton, your ladder. And Middleton, an engine with West Ossipee to cover. Second alarm transmitted 2118.
Carol, 521's responding.
521, have you responding at 2119?
Central Dispatch, command. Yeah, if you can get me the next 3 aerials, I'm going to need one on School Street, one in the front, I believe one on B side at this time. We do have heavy fire on the back of the building.
Commander requesting 3 aerials to the scene. Alton's going to be your first 2, and I'll find you 2 more. 2119.
The permanent town, second alarm assignment to Wolfeboro, 60 South Main Street, Hunters. Requesting an engine out of Tuftonboro, Osprey Corner, and Wakefield to the scene. Center Ossipee requesting the RIT team. West Ossipee assignment has been changed to the aerial to the scene. Repeating, Carroll, Department Town, for second alarm assignment to Wolfeboro, 60 South Main Street, Hunters. Requesting engines out of Tuftonboro Fire, Osprey Corner Fire, and Wakefield Fire. The RIT team out of Center Ossipee. West Ossipee assignment has been changed to the aerial to the scene. Time of your second tone, 2121.
West Ossipee assignment change. One squad 1 down with 4.
West Ossipee, you have the assignment change. The other unit sending on tried it again.
One squad 1 down with 4.
Alarm with a special request for the ladders. I put Farmington with an engine and Milton's Tower to your station for coverage. You have a ladder from New Durham and West Ossipee and Alton coming in.
Copy that, thank you.
And also be advised, PD's evacuated the apartment behind Hunters.
8 engine 1.
8 engine 1, go ahead.
8 engine 1. We're going to be on with the crew at 3 to Wolfeboro. Switching over to Central Dispatch.
Engine 1, you're responding, switching to Wolfeboro Central Dispatch 2122.
Central Dispatch, Wakefield engine 1.
Wakefield engine 1, go ahead.
Central Dispatch, Wakefield 8 engine 1. We're going to be on responding to your town. Building fire, crew at 3.
8 engine 1, you're on with 3, 2123.
monitoring Wolfeboro. Can you bring Tamworth to Center Osby Station for a cover truck? Probably all departments going to be tied up for a while.
121 requesting Tamworth for station coverage, Center Osby 2123.
Carol from 63. Tamworth has it. We don't need it though.
63, you have it. No need for a tone. 2123.
Engine 2 dispatch, be on responding. Grab our door, please.
Engine 2, you're on. I got your door. 2124.
Command Engine 2.
Engine 2 answering. Current EMS home station coverage.
And run the line down to us on the B side. Receive. Grab the hydrant by the bank. Way into Engine 1.
Stewart, say retone for your second ambulance to the scene, 60 South Main Street. Repeating, Stewart, say retone for your second ambulance to the scene, 60 South Main Street, 2125.
Central, D16 and 84, both on Main Street stage. Let's call shot.
Say thank you.
280 second alarm in Wolfeboro. Time of year tone 2126.
Central dispatch, show car 1 out. Be reporting into command.
9 car 1, you're out 2126.
5 engine 3 on with 32126.
Central dispatch, Alton Rider 1 responding.
Rider 1, you're on responding at 2126. Just be advised, we're going to have 3 aerials set up for this operation, so just check with command before you get in where they want you.
Engine 2, you're responding crew of 5, 2126.
5.
Responding to your central station for station coverage for that time.
Milton truck 5, you're on for coverage, 2127.
Dispatch, Engine 2's at the hydrant. Will be laying in shortly.
Engine 2, you're tagging the hydrant at the bank, 2127.
Wolfeboro Central dispatch, 5 Engine 3 is responding with 3.
3, you're on crew of 3, 2128.
Emergency command!
Go ahead.
Remain active! Tag C! I'm making an interior attack now!
I can't hear a thing you're saying.
Remain active! On Tag C! Please! I'm attacking the base of the fire now! Report!
Utility 1, Central dispatch.
Utility 1,
Break.
you're on 2129. Crew of 3, 2128.
Emergency command!
Go ahead.
Remain active! Tag C! I'm making an interior attack now!
I can't hear a thing you're saying.
Remain active! On Tag C! Please! I'm attacking the base of the fire now! Report!
Utility 1, Central dispatch.
Utility 1,
Break.
you're on 2129.
Central dispatch, Utility 1's going to be out reporting into command.
On scene 2130.
Central dispatch from Center Osby C1.
Center Osby C1.
Squad 1, car 1, on your frequency responding.
Squad 1 on the car, you're responding, 2130.
Trail from 1, Squad 1.
Squad 1, go ahead.
Squad 1, switching to Wolfeboro.
Squad 1, switching to Wolfeboro 2131.
Middleton Engine 1 to Wolfeboro dispatch.
Middleton Engine 1, good. Middleton Engine 1, you're on 2131.
Wolfeboro dispatch on New Durham Engine 1. Correction, New Ladder 1.
New Durham Ladder 1.
We'll be on your town for destruction fire.
New Durham Ladder 1, you're on 2132.
2132.
Central dispatch from Tuftonboro Engine 4.
Tuftonboro Engine 4.
Crossing the Wolfeboro town line.
10 Engine 4, you're crossing into Wolfeboro, 2132.
Central dispatch, C1.
9C1.
Be assuming command. Presume Alton will be the first in ladder. They're going to come up Glendon Street and lay in from the corner of Glendon and School and take the B side exposure.
Interior to command!
Interior, go ahead.
Heavy fire! C side! I need a hail line on the B side!
Dispatch to Alton Ladder 1.
Interior, I need you to switch to channel 2. Fireground is channel 2.
Dispatch Alton Ladder 1. Dispatch to Alton Ladder 1.
Alton Rider 1 answering.
Alton, did you copy your assignment?
laying in from the corner of Glendon, taking the Bravo side exposure.
Affirmative, corner of Glendon and School Street, you have the V Bravo side exposure. Opposite channel 2 when you arrive. Channel 2.
Carol, 10 engine 2.
Engine 2.
10 engine 2 and engine 4 approaching the scene. We'll be switching to Wolfeboro.
10 engine 2, engine 4, approaching the scene, switching to Wolfeboro, 2135.
Wolfeboro engine 2 to command.
They switched to channel 2. Probably best to get them there.
Carol, 6 engine 4 is responding for the cover assignment with 4.
6 engine 4, responding for the cover assignment with 4, 2136.
Wolfeboro dispatch, 5 engine 3 is on scene.
Engine 3 on the scene, 2137.
5 engine 3 on scene, 2137.
Dispatch command.
Go ahead to command.
Fire check.
Stand by. Central dispatch, Wakefield, 8 engine 1.
8 engine 1.
State command is on Wolf 2.
The operations will be channel 2.
Alton ladder 1 on scene.
Walton, you're on the scene, 2138.
Wolfeboro dispatch, Center Osby's on the scene.
Center Osby, you're on the scene, 2139.
Central dispatch, Wakefield, 8 engine 1.
8 engine 1.
We're going to be approaching the scene in just a minute. You have command, see what the electrics coming up.
Central dispatch to command.
Go ahead to command.
Do you have a preference for which way engines are coming in? Do you want them all on South Main?
Can you go with that again?
Where do you want your engines to come in? Are they all coming in South Main Street?
Negative. We're going to want a ladder on School Street, and the next one will come in on South Main. We are in the process of setting up Alton's ladder to protect the DC exposure.
Very safe. I copied the aerial assignments, but where are you wanting your engines to stage?
Right now, they can stage in along South Main, or there's still some room in the parking lot. Right now, it's just a staffing issue.
Very safe. Wakefield, engine 1, you copy?
That's safe. We made the decision to come up later, and we're coming up to Union now. Show us on scene.
Very safe.
9M27, operations, hydrants open, being engine 2.
All companies operating the 60 South Main Street defensive op, all companies out of the building. Repeating defensive ops only, all companies out of the building, 2141.
Command Central Dispatch, copy that. Thank you. Central Dispatch from Command, be advised we are at par. All personnel are out of the building.
Very safe, you're at par. All people are out of the building, 2142.
Central dispatch from Farmington engine 1.
Farmington, engine 1.
OV en route to your station.
Farmington, engine 1, you're to cover, 2142.
Watch out, folks.
Traffic.
Milton engine 1, Wolfeboro dispatch.
Middleton, engine 1, are you calling?
Show us on scene.
Middleton, you're on the scene, 2143.
New Durham ladder to Wolfeboro command.
The Durham ladder,
Ladder 1, command's requesting you to School Street.
Okay, we see. That's what we were just checking. We go by high school, so we'll be off there in a little bit.
Very safe. And operations is Wolfeboro 2.
Copy that. Is there going to be a hydrant right there for us, or?
I'm not sure what they have for hydrants tagged. I believe they're into a couple now.
Okay, so we'll just touch base when we get there.
Central Dispatch from Command, have New Durham's ladder go Center Street to Laner, come in from Laner on Glendon and School Street, and there'll be a firefighter out there to direct them.
New Durham, did you copy your assignment?
Affirmative. Leonard to Glenn to school.
Yeah, affirmative.
And advise the New Durham ladder, our channel 2 is fire ground.
Yeah, receive. I've already given them that.
Carol, 7 Tower 1 is going to be switching to the Wolfeboro frequency.
7 Tower 1, switching to Wolfeboro, 2146.
7 Tower 1 to Wolfeboro.
The West Osby Tower 1, good.
Our assignment,
They're requesting you to the front of the building, and operations will be Wolfeboro 2.
have the assignment in front of the building, office 2, thank you.
Middleton Tanker 5 to Wolfeboro.
Middleton, Tank 5.
We show Middleton Tank 5 off on scene, waiting assignment.
Middleton, Tank 5, you're on the scene, 2150.
Central dispatch from Farmington engine 1.
Farmington, engine 1.
We're off your station.
Receive, then I'll give you a bay door.
Receive, thanks.
Engine 4.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command, go ahead.
Two things. You get highway person out with sand. We're going to need it in the parking lot and the streets around the fire building. And can you also notify the water department of what we have? They're going to want to turn everything on high.
Central Vehicle make calls to highway and waterfront.
Central dispatch, Milton truck 5.
Milton, truck 5.
We're off at the station for coverage.
Received. I'll give you a door as well. I'm not sure if you'll fit or not.
Central dispatch from 45 ambulance 3.
45A3.
You can show us in town to cover.
45A3. You're in town for coverage. 2155.
Central dispatch from command.
Answered command.
Can you advise if Milton's truck is in the station?
Both Middleton Truck 5 and a Farmington engine are at your station currently.
Thank you.
Chief, while I have you, your second part check.
Over at Center Osby 2157.
Central dispatch from command. We have one crew of 3 just inside the A side of the building at par.
You're at par. You have one crew of 3 in the building. And Wakefield was inquiring if you needed anything else for the scene. They have 7 in-house and could send the rescue if you need it.
Central dispatch from command. We have one crew of 3 just inside the A side of the building at par.
You're at par. You have one crew of 3 in the building. And Wakefield was inquiring if you needed anything else for the scene. They have 7 in-house and could send the rescue if you need it.
Central dispatch from command.
Command.
Time allows, can you contact the on-duty State Fire Marshal and call my cell?
Safe. And your personal phone or your work phone?
Work phone.
Very safe.
Command from Central dispatch from command.
Command, go ahead.
Be advised, the interior crew has been removed. We do have partial ceiling collapse. This will be completely defensive at this point.
Command, you're advising you did have the interior removed, partial ceiling collapse.
Central dispatch from command.
And go ahead.
Have Milton's truck respond to Union Street between the town hall and the fire building.
Command to see if you'd like Milton Truck to respond to the Union Street area.
Dispatch command.
Central dispatch from Milton Truck 5.
Milton Truck 5.
Responding to the scene on Union Street.
Very safe. 2211.
Central dispatch from Milton Truck 5.
Milton Truck 5.
We're off on the end of Union Street by Citizens Bank. We need to go in from the other side.
Central dispatch to command. 921.
Go ahead.
Milton Trucks 5 is at South Main trying to get in. Do they have to go around the other way?
They might. Firefighter Savage is attempting to come up with a route for him. We want to put him on the D side on Union Street. We have the Wolfeboro engines getting set up to lay into him.
Very safe, and this is also your third 20-minute check. 5, you copy?
Fire.
9M27 to command. 9M27 to command. 9M27 to command.
Carroll Fire Base, Wakefield Ambulance, please respond for medical aid 428 Wakefield Road. Delta level, a 92-year-old female, conscious breathing and alert, having saturated breathing, does have a cardiac history, experienced an embolism 2 weeks ago. Repeating Carroll Fire Base, 4 Wakefield Ambulance, please respond for medical aid 428 Wakefield Road. At Delta level, 92-year-old female, conscious breathing and alert, saturated breathing with cardiac history, experienced an embolism 2 weeks ago and now experiencing pain across shoulder blades and back. Time is second tones 2216.
Milton Truck 5 to command.
Carol 81.
Hey, ambulance, go ahead.
Service responding, medical level.
Breathe, Caesar, 8 ambulance, 1 responding, medical level 2217.
Carol 882.
882, go ahead.
Carol 882 is on responding.
Breathe, 8 ambulance 2, we sure you are responding, 2218.
Command, Central dispatch from command.
Command, go ahead.
Can you advise, is Farmington still in Central?
Affirmative.
Can you find another engine to cover as well?
Very safe. Do you want it to be an engine or an aerial?
If you can get an aerial, that'd be even better, but I think we may be tapped out.
Very safe. And you're at a full third alarm currently. The only thing missing is the rehab truck from Action. Do you want that?
Send them.
Very safe.
Carroll Fire Action Ambulance, respond mutual aid to Wolfeboro, 60 South Main Street. Requesting the rehab for the structure fire. Repeating Carroll Fire Action Ambulance, respond mutual aid to Wolfeboro, 60 South Main Street. Requesting the rehab to respond for the structure fire. 2221 is your first tone.
81, 82 on scene.
Breathe, Caesar, 81 and 82 on scene, 2222. Carroll Fire 881.
Carol, go to 82.
82, giving you a heads up, we have a CAD that just popped for your town for 107 Elm Street. Looks like a medical at this time. And stand by, she'll be putting out a pre-tone for you.
Carroll Fire Wakefield Ambulance, incoming medical 107 Elm Street. We're repeating Carroll Fire Wakefield Ambulance, incoming medical 107 Elm Street. 2223 is your first on and standby.
Carroll 82.
8 ambulance 2, go ahead.
You show us diverting from 428. We'll be responding to Elm Street.
58 ambulance 2, we show you diverting from Wakefield Road. You'll be responding for the Elm Street call. We're taking the call now, sir, at 2223.
Carroll Fire Action Ambulance, respond mutually to Wolfeboro, 60 South Main Street, requesting the rehab to respond to the structure fire. We're repeating Carroll Fire Action Ambulance, respond mutual aid to Wolfeboro, 60 South Main Street, requesting the rehab to respond to the structure fire. 2225 is your second tone.
Carroll Fire 58 Rehab 1, A3 responding.
58 Rehab 1 and 58 A3 responding 2225. Carroll Fire Wakefield Ambulance, respond 107 Elm Street. Delta level 78-year-old male, conscious breathing, not completely alert. Has a temp of 101, has COPD and believes he may be CC36 positive. We're repeating Carroll Fire Wakefield Ambulance, 107 Elm Street. Delta level 78-year-old male, conscious breathing, not completely alert. Has a temp of 101, does have COPD and believes he may be CC36 positive. 2226 is your second tone.
Carroll 882 copies the information.
226.
Carroll 881.
We're going to have one for transport. Show us en route to Frisbee.
881 en route to Frisbee with 1. 2229.
Carroll, you can show 8 Forestry 1 on with 2 responding to 107 Elm Street. Assist the ambulance.
8 Forestry 1 responding with 2 to Elm Street. 2229.
Carroll 881.
We're going to have one for transport. Show us en route to Frisbee.
881 en route to Frisbee with 1. 2229.
Carroll, you can show 8 Forestry 1 on with 2 responding to 107 Elm Street. Assist the ambulance.
8 Forestry 1 responding with 2 to Elm Street. 2229.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command.
For the log, we have, I believe, 5 master streams, 4 aerial devices, and 1 deck gun in operation. This will be extended operation. I have been on the phone with the state fire marshal, and as this develops, make arrangements to have them come to the scene.
Command, you have 5 master streams in operation, and you have spoken with the fire marshal. 2233.
So you're on scene, and they advise it's going to be the apartment in the basement, the in-law apartment.
Received. Central Dispatch from Command when you clear.
Command, go ahead.
You may want to contact whoever's on the list for Walgreens. Advise them the power has been shut off to their building. They may have some actions they want to take.
Okay, thank you.
The building is not in any danger at this time. It's just, I believe it's a quirk of the electrical system.
Dispatch 921.
On scene 2238.
Dispatch to 921.
Go ahead.
Your 5th part check.
At this point, you can discontinue the part checks. This is an entirely exterior operation.
Received. And you have the action rehab truck responding, and Barnstead's tower is going to respond for cover.
Received. Thank you. The rehab truck, if they can come in on the Laner Street side, towards Depot Square, they'll see where Stewart's is set up. They can work with them on setting up a rehab.
Received.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command, go ahead.
If you get the message, you can relay. The rehab truck's going to have to come in all the way to South Main, go through downtown, around towards the railroad station and come in that way. They won't be able to get in the other way.
Carroll from Wakefield, 107 Elm Street.
Entering 107 Elm Street.
Under control, on scene, assessing 1.
Receive. Elm Street Command advising, under control, on scene, assessing 1 at this time, 2242.
Carroll 258 Rehab 1 and 58A3.
Go ahead, Carroll.
Per Wolfeboro, they're requesting to have you guys go South Main Street to Railroad Ave and have you meet up with Stewart's.
Have the message.
43.
58 Rehab 1 from 5C1. Good. Yeah, when you're coming downtown, turn onto Railroad Ave, and then you're going to see us on your right. You're going to come up that hill towards the police cruiser. Carol, 881.
881, go ahead, sir.
Show us out of Frisbee.
Received 8, ambulance 1, you're out of Frisbee, 2249.
Wolfeboro Central from Action Ambulance 3.
Action 8-3.
We're out for the rehab assignment.
Receive.
Wolfeboro dispatch, Farnsted Tower 1, responding field cover assignment.
Receive, Farnsted.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command, go ahead.
Can you contact Rochester for one of their 2,000-gallon-minute aerials? They're going to come into Site A when they get here.
Receive, 2251.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command, go ahead.
Be advised, 10C2 will be the water supply officer. We'll be establishing a draft site at the Back Bay boat ramp.
10C2, Wolfeboro dispatch.
10C2.
I need the officer for the cruiser at Depot Street and Glidden Street. Come to his vehicle.
Carroll Fire, Tamworth Rescue Action Ambulance. Respond 145 Tamworth Road, Apartment 4 for medical. Repeat, Fire, Tamworth Rescue Action Ambulance. 145 Tamworth Road, apartment number 4 for an incoming medical. 22, first pound unit standby.
Wolfeboro Central Action Ambulance on scene. Carol, 5883 is on scene. Wolfeboro.
5883 on scene, Wolfeboro, 2259. Carroll Fire, Tamworth Rescue Action Ambulance. Respond 145 Tamworth Road, apartment 4 for an incoming medical. Repeat, Fire, Tamworth Rescue Action Ambulance. 145 Tamworth Road, apartment number 4 for an incoming medical. 22, first pound unit standby.
Wolfeboro Central Action Ambulance on scene. Carol, 5883 is on scene. Wolfeboro.
5883 on scene, Wolfeboro, 2259. Carroll Fire, Tamworth Rescue Action Ambulance. Respond 145 Tamworth Road, the Remick Acres, apartment number 4, for an alpha level 63-year-old male, conscious breathing, fell out of bed, requesting a lift assist, has a knee injury. We're repeating, Carroll Fire, Tamworth Rescue Action Ambulance. 145 Tamworth Road, apartment number 4, the Remick Acres, alpha level 63-year-old male, conscious breathing, fell out of bed, requesting a lift assist, has a knee injury. 2300 is your second tone.
Carroll, 58 ambulance 1 responding.
5881 responding, 2300.
81.
8 ambulance 1, go ahead.
Clear returning Frisbee.
Received 8 ambulance 1, clear Frisbee, returning 2301.
Carroll Fire, 58 ambulance 2.
82, go ahead.
We're closer to the call in Tamworth. We're going to take it. A1's in service.
5882 IBU responding, and 5881 is in service, 2302.
10C1 to command.
He's on Wolfeboro 2 answering you.
Carol, 5882 is on scene.
5882 on scene, 2309.
Carroll Fire from 1C1.
One, go ahead.
Do we have more than one apparatus on scene here?
1C1, that looks like a negative. It looks like just one squad 1 on scene.
Okay, can you do a tone for 1 engine 3 to respond to this location if we have the manpower?
Chief 1C1 requesting a tone for 1 engine 3 to respond if you have manpower, 2312. Carroll Fire, Center Osby, respond to Wolfeboro, 60 South Main Street, requesting 1 engine 3 to respond to the scene of the structure fire. Repeating, Carroll Fire, Center Osby, respond mutual aid to Wolfeboro, 60 South Main Street, requesting 1 engine 3 to respond to the structure fire. 2313 is your first tone.
Carroll from South of Broke 10C1.
One, go ahead.
If we don't have coverage at our central station, if you could move a unit into there, please. We're going to be here for extended time.
I received on that, and just inquiring your wishes of who you would like for coverage.
Sandwich?
Please, 2314.
Carroll Fire, 5882.
Go ahead.
82 is clear in service. Lift assist provided.
Please, A2, clearance service, lift assist provided, 2315.
Firebase 10C1. Firebase 210C1 on scene in Wolfeboro.
Go ahead, Carol.
Spoke with some of your officers at your department. You have 2 in station right now for coverage. Your wishes?
As long as we have the engine there.
Received. 2315.
And actually, if you can move Sandwich into our station and have them bring the tanker.
Received. Requesting Sandwich to respond to your station with a tanker at 2316. Received, and 10C1 just spoke with your fire officer. You do have an engine there as well, and we'll make the notification of Lakes for our Sandwich tanker to respond to your station.
Central dispatch from command.
And go ahead.
Can you start the next due Cascade? Might be Wolfeboro. I'm not sure. We're going to need air when we get a little further into this.
Mr. Steve looking for the next doing Cascade.
Carol Fire, Center Osby, your second tone delayed. Requesting to respond mutual aid, 60 South Main Street with 1 engine 3. Repeating Carol Fire, Center Osby, respond mutual aid to Wolfeboro, 60 South Main Street, requesting 1 engine 3 to respond. 2318 is your second tone. Carol Fire, Wakefield Fire, respond mutual aid to Wolfeboro, 60 South Main Street, requesting the rescue to respond for the structure fire. Repeating Carol Fire, Wakefield Fire, respond mutual aid to Wolfeboro, 60 South Main Street, requesting the rescue to respond for the structure fire. 2319 is your first tone.
Carol from Elm Street, command.
Go ahead.
Show 8 Forestry 1, clear, returning to Central, swap out for the rescue for the mutual aid call. A2 will be picking up non-transport. They should be clear shortly.
I show you clear, responding to the station to switch out for the rescue. A2 is picking up non-transport and they'll be responding clear shortly. And just confirming, do you want a second tone for the rescue or are you all set?
Should be all set with the second, thank you.
On that 2320.
Command.
Man, go ahead.
Can you have the PD on scene come to car 1, please?
Will do.
Carol to 1C1.
Good.
I put out 2 tones for 1 engine 3. I've not had anybody sign on, just inquiring your wishes.
Okay, that'll be fine, thank you.
Thank you.
Central dispatch, Barnstead Tower 1, we're arriving at your facility.
Barnstead Tower 1, you're out at Central at 2323. There's no bay you'll fit in, but I'll get you a door so you can get in.
Carol 58, C1 out in Wolfeboro.
Receive 58C1 on scene of Wolfeboro, 2326.
Carol 881, correction 82.
You see that?
Carol 82 is going to be clear of Elm Street with a sign off in service.
You say 82 clear with a sign off in service, 2326.
Carol 81 on quarters. Carol 81 on quarters.
Received 8, ambulance 1 back in quarters, 2329.
Rochester Truck 6, Wolfeboro, command.
Rochester Truck 6, operations Wolfeboro 1. Go ahead. Just past the hospital, we're coming into town. Deputy Wheeler asked us to back in Union Street. That's still the assignment.
Hey, affirmative. We're going to pull into Union and then back down in between Citizens and El Centenario.
Okay. We're at the intersection by the gas station now. We'll be there in a minute.
Truck 6, hold up one, we're going to shut this hydrant down.
Truck 6, we're getting that line shut down. Go back in when they're ready.
We'll just hang out here until we're ready.
6 to command.
Central Dispatch, transmit a still alarm for Farmington Engine, Barnstead Tower. Respond to 24 Kingswood Road, the Kingswood Golf Club for a fire alarm activation. Repeating, Central Dispatch, transmitting a still alarm, attention, Farmington Engine, Barnstead Tower. 24 Kingswood Road, the Kingswood Golf Club, a fire alarm activation, 2334.
Carol from 8 Rescue 1, show us on responding to Wolfeboro with 3.
8 Rescue 1, I will be responding to Wolfeboro with 3, 2335.
Carol Fire, Sandwich Engine 3, responding to Tufton Borough cover.
Received. Sandwich Engine 3, we have you on, responding to Tufton Borough Station for cover at 2335.
Central dispatch, Barnstead Tower 1, Farmington Engine, responding.
Barnstead and Farmington, you're responding 2336. That's given as lounge room sprinkler activation.
Carol from 8 Rescue 1 when you're clear.
8 Rescue 1, go ahead.
You can show this unit out of service mechanical. We're back in quarters. If you could let Wolfeboro know we're not able to fill the rescue cascade assignment.
Receive. 8 Rescue 1 advising that you will be back in quarters out of service for mechanical issues and you're unable to cover the Wolfeboro assignment. We'll go ahead and advise Wolfeboro and inquire on their wishes. 2338.
Barnstead and Farmington, you're on the scene. 2-story wood frame. You have strobes at 2359.
Carroll Fire Base 4 West Ospey Fire per Wolfeboro Fire Department on scene. A structure fire, 60 South Main Street. It's going to be Hunters. Requesting you respond with a rescue to the scene. Repeating, Carroll Fire Base 4 West Ospey Fire. Mutual aid call. Request per Wolfeboro Fire Department on scene of a structure fire, 60 South Main Street. That'll be Hunters. Requesting your department respond with a rescue to the scene. Time of the first tone for West Ospey is 2341.
Farmington Engine 1, Central Dispatch.
Farmington, Engine 1.
Do you have any key holder information for this golf course?
The affirmative, so I'll give him a call.
Received, thank you. Carroll Fire from 721.
Carroll Fire Base answering 721.
Yeah, our rescue is out of service. Should be a note on the board. You'll have to go to the next closest.
The 721 advising your rescue is going to be out of service and you need to go to the next closest. 2343.
Stardust, the Water Supply Task Force, have the units involved stage at Wolfeboro Central Station for assignment. We're going to have to set up Plan B water supply.
We were starting a water supply task force and they can meet at Central Station to have a game plan.
Farmington Engine 1, Central Dispatch.
Be advised, if we made entry into the building, you may get an alarm activation for a burglar.
See, you made entry.
Fire Base per per Wolfeboro Fire on scene of a structure fire requesting the Water Task Force unit to respond to 60 South Main Street, Hunters, requesting Effingham Fire, your Engine 1 to the scene, Freedom Fire, Engine 2 to the scene, Madison Fire, Engine 2 to the scene, Tamworth Fire Department, Engine 3 to the scene, Wakefield Fire Department, Engine 2 to the scene. Repeating for Wolfeboro Fire, on scene of a structure fire, 60 South Main Street will be Hunters, requesting mutual aid for the Water Task Force. Following units requested to respond to the scene: Effingham Fire, Engine 1, Freedom Fire, Engine 2, Madison Fire, Engine 2, Tamworth Fire, Engine 3, Wakefield Fire, Engine 2. Respond to the scene for Water Task Force. Time of the first tone for the Water Task Force to respond to Wolfeboro for the structure fire is 2347.
Central Dispatch, Barton. Yeah, we've got an active water leak in the basement of the facility. Do you have an ETA on the key holder so we can access other parts of the building to get it shut off?
Advising you have a active water leak. We are still trying to reach the key holder. We left several messages, no response yet.
Okay, just be our records. We're going to force those if we need to.
Good receive.
Carroll Fire Base, mutual aid structure fire in Wolfeboro, 60 South Main Street, Hunters. Wolfeboro requesting the Water Task Force members to respond, requesting Effingham Fire, Engine 1 to the scene, Freedom Fire, Engine 2 to the scene, Madison Fire, Engine 2 to the scene, Tamworth Fire, Engine 3 to the scene, Wakefield Fire, Engine 2 to the scene. Repeating, Carroll Fire Base for the following members of the Water Task Force: Wolfeboro Fire requesting mutual aid assignments, 60 South Main Street will be Hunters for a structure fire. Following departments respond: Effingham Fire, Engine 1 to the scene, Freedom Fire, Engine 2 to the scene, Madison Fire, Engine 2 to the scene, Tamworth Fire, Engine 3 to the scene, Wakefield Fire, Engine 2 to the scene. Time of the second tone for the Water Task Force to respond in Wolfeboro for a structure fire is at 2351.
Carroll Fire from 62.
62, go ahead.
Copy the tone from Water Supply Task Force. I'll be on with Engine 2 in just a few minutes in place of Engine 3.
Received. 62 advising you copy the tone. We'll be on for the engine 2 here momentarily. 2351.
Carol Fire, sandwich engine 3 at cover, Wolfeboro Central.
Sandwich engine 3 on for the cover assignment at Wolfeboro Central. 2351.
Carol Fire from 1C1.
Unit calling Carol Fire. Go ahead.
1C1, can you bring a cover truck from Conway, in addition to Tamworth at Center Off-Speed Station, please? With everybody out, we're going to need it.
1C1, just confirming you're requesting Conway for a cover assignment to your station with an engine?
That's affirmative, and keep the one that's already there. They can cover pretty well from that area.
They're just coming out of the attic. It might be the rises in the attic.
Okay, the water's coming from the attic.
Yeah, it's coming out of a light fixture.
Command, they prefer engine 2 or on tanker.
Copy that. 3C1, requesting to check with Wolfeboro Command as to whether they want the engine or their tanker. Stand by.
Carol, you can show 8 engine 2 on responding with 3 at Wolfeboro with the task force.
1C1, 3C1.
Go ahead.
Chief, if you can get both out, both would be nice. Hose and big water.
I don't know if that's going to happen, so you want the tanker first?
Yeah, tanker first, but both if you can get it. I'm standing right here with command.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Zero Fire Base to 3C1. Copy that. I just got off the phone with Wolfeboro Fire. They're requesting a tanker, but if you want to go ahead per the command wishes there on scene to try and fill both, that would be outstanding at 2354. I believe there was a unit signing on with Carol Fire. Go ahead again with your traffic.
Carol, that was 8 engine 2 responding with 3 for the task force to Wolfeboro.
Receive, thank you, sir. Edison 2, you're on with 3, responding to Wolfeboro for the Water Task Force, 2355.
Carol, 2C4 acknowledging for Effingham.
Receive, 2C1 has a tone for Effingham. Units responding for the Water Task Force in Wolfeboro. Wolfeboro Fire Department requesting all units responding for the task force respond and stage at the Wolfeboro Fire Department, 2355.
Carol Fire, 1 take 5 is responding.
Receive, 1 take 5 on responding, 2355.
You're responding.
Receive, Chief 4C1, acknowledging the tone for Madison at 2356.
Unit responding to Central Station. Can you go again with your call? I'm responding for staging Water Task Force to Central Station.
Carol Fire, 6 engine 2 responding with 2.
Receive 6 engine 2. We show you on responding with 2 for the Water Task Force assignment in Wolfeboro, 2358.
Carol, 3 tank 1's on.
3 tank 1 on responding.
I'm responding for staging Water Task Force to Central Station.
Carol Fire, 6 engine 2 responding with 2.
Receive 6 engine 2. We show you on responding with 2 for the Water Task Force assignment in Wolfeboro, 2358.
Carol, 3 tank 1's on.
3 tank 1 on responding, 2359.
Carol from 3C1, did I copy task forces to stage at Wolfeboro Central?
How are you guys making out?
Thank you.
Carol Fire, 6 engine 5 is responding with 2 as the Cascade to Wolfeboro.
Receive 6 engine 5. You're on responding with 2 for the Cascade at 0100.
Carol from 3C1, it looks like I'm only going to be getting the tank truck out, so if they're going to need another hose truck, you're going to have to try someone else.
Receive, Chief 3C1 advising only going to be able to respond with the tanker and not bring an engine. We'll go ahead and make the notification. Thank you. At 1 minute.
Dwayne, tell them they got some integrity to the ceiling.
Appreciate it.
They're doing up there, but they're changing the water on that, almost being off.
Yeah, I'm going to have him back up.
3C3.
3C3, go ahead.
You'll be on. 3 engine 2 will be on in a little bit.
Receive 3C3 is on, and we'll be responding to the engine here shortly at 3 minutes.
C1 to C3 are going to be staging at Wolfeboro Central.
Copy that, Chief. Thank you.
Carol Fire, 2 engine 2's on.
Unit calling Carol Fire Base. Could you repeat your traffic?
2 engine 2's responding.
Bronson Tower 1, you didn't get any of your transmissions.
Farmington, engine 1, central dispatch.
Farmington Engine 1.
Be advised, we found an issue with the sprinkler. It's a crack in the riser. We're trying to shut the system down, having unable due to it being chained up. We were wondering if you were able to make contact.
I did get a hold of their monitoring company, and they were going to make some calls. We're still continuing.
Okay, just for the record, the only way we're going to be able to shut the system down is if we cut that chain. If you just want to advise them.
Message received. I'm going to say right now, do what you need to do, and we'll let them know until somebody calls us back.
Receive.
Interior, engine 1.
Cut.
Key holder is on the way in.
Receive, key holder on the way in.
Hey, Dwayne, we said we can cut whatever we need to for locks and stuff to get that off. Hey, Van Holt, where are you guys? Get up here and help. Firefighter Holt, some control.
Central Dispatch, you can show 8 on Central Station with the Water Task Force staging. Central Dispatch, 8 Engine 2. You can show us your Central Station staging for the Water Task Force.
You're out staging for the task force, and I'll let you know once I have an assignment.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command, go ahead.
Have 8 Engine 2 head to the scene. We're going to bring them in and have them lay from side A towards dockside to meet up with the line that's already been laid and set into relay.
Received 1 Engine 2 to head to side A by dockside to lane. Central Dispatch to 8 Engine 2.
Osby Fire and Madison Fire. Unit, go ahead with your traffic.
Dwayne, it stopped.
My apologies. What department's engine 2 is going to be out for the Water Task Force?
Carol from 67. It's already been requested, just making you aware.
Firefighter Marsh, did you copy?
Try again.
Yeah, that water has stopped.
Receive.
Carol from 3 Engine 2.
3 Engine 2, go ahead.
Been on responding for a couple minutes now.
Receive 3 Engine 2 advising you've been on responding for a few minutes now. It's 16 minutes.
Go fire from Middleton G4.
Unit calling Carroll Fire Base. Go ahead with your traffic.
Middleton G4, Carol. Can we have one of the Osby Valley fireground channels for water supply and Wolfeboro incident?
Middleton G4, are you looking for a water supply channel?
Yeah, affirmative. If we can use one of the Osby Valley fireground channels.
Stand by on that.
Middleton C4 from 1C1.
Carroll Fireground to 1C1. Go ahead with your traffic. I'll relay. Is it going to be up 2?
I was going to suggest having him take channel 4.
Receive, Chief. Thank you. Carroll Fireground to Middleton G4.
Copy that, Carol. Thank you.
Carol from 1-5, I'm off at Wolfeboro Central.
Unit calling that sighting out at Wolfeboro Central. Try your traffic again.
1 Tank 5.
Receive 1 Tank 5. We show you out at Wolfeboro Central. Did you copy per 1C1 that the water supply channel is going to be channel 4, off channel 4?
I did, thank you.
Carol, fire, Conway, 12 Engine 2. On responding, cover assignment, center off speed.
Receive, I'll be right up. Where's your location?
Alpha side.
Receive all side.
Shut it off.
Dispatch to 10C2 water supply.
Are you all set for me to open the drain? Go ahead with the main drain.
1C1 from 6 Engine 5.
Go ahead, 6 Engine 5.
Chief, we're just coming into Wolfeboro with a cascade. Where do you want us?
I would come down Main Street in front of the fire building, check with command, but they'll probably have you set up right there, I'd imagine.
Receive.
Carol Fire, 6 Engine 2.
6 Engine 2, go ahead.
Off at Wolfeboro Central, water supply.
Receive 6 Engine 2. You're out at Wolfeboro Central for the water supply at 26 minutes.
Carol, 3 Tank 1 will be out at station for the task force.
Receive 3 Tank 1. You're out staging for the task force at Central at 27 minutes.
Carol, 6 Engine 5, down at Wolfeboro.
Receive 6 Engine 5. You're out at Wolfeboro, 27 minutes.
Central Dispatch to 9C1. 9C1.
Dispatch, C2, go ahead.
C2, be advised, I do have 3 tankers at Central at this time. Your wishes?
Central from Command, we were just going to check in with you on that. Can you have 2 of them respond to South Main and Union Street and meet up with 10C2?
Main 502. And have 1 stay here?
Farmington Engine 1, Central Dispatch.
Central at 27 minutes.
Carol, 6 Engine 5, down at Wolfeboro.
Receive 6 Engine 5. You're out at Wolfeboro, 27 minutes.
Central Dispatch to 9C1. 9C1.
Dispatch, C2, go ahead.
C2, be advised, I do have 3 tankers at Central at this time. Your wishes?
Central from Command, we were just going to check in with you on that. Can you have 2 of them respond to South Main and Union Street and meet up with 10C2?
Main 502. And have 1 stay here?
Farmington Engine 1, Central Dispatch.
10 Engine 1, go ahead.
Be advised, the sprinkler system has been shut down, the leak is stopped, and companies will be clearing shortly.
1 advising the leak is stopped, system has been shut down, you'll be clearing shortly.
Cameras, come down with us.
Carroll Fire Ground, is there a unit calling?
Yeah, 3C1. The camera tanker follow us down to the scene.
Receive. I'm advising you have a camera tanker following you down to the scene at 31 minutes. And you advise the water task force team. Ops channel will be 4.
Right, copy that. 3 tank 1, Center Osby's tanker, and then have the camera tanker that's the Central Fire. We're all heading down to the scene.
Have that. At 32 minutes.
Tank 5.
North Conway 15, Engine 3 to Carroll 5, guys.
North Conway Engine 15, Engine 3. Go ahead.
We're responding from North Conway towards the Tamworth Madison line coverage.
Be advised, we've converted most of the water supply, the majority of it, over to draft sites. We're still running 2 ladder pipes on the hydrant system. We're working with the water department to minimize further impact to the water system.
Command advising you converted water supply to mostly a draft operation. Still have 2 ladder play pipes from the municipal water supply. You have 3 tankers en route from here. I think we're still due 2 more.
Copy that. The 3 have arrived. The other 2, if you could hold them at Central for an assignment.
We'll make contact when and if anyone else arrives.
2 to 3C1.
Central Dispatch, Barset Tower 1.
Instead, Tower 1, go ahead.
Companies are going to be clear of the golf course. Representative has the building. Just for the record, there is no fire protection for a sprinkler system to the building at this time.
Tower 1 advising you, and I'm presuming Farmington, are clear of the golf course. No fire protection sprinkler system at this time. Was the property rep going to stay there, or you're not sure?
We advise him of such. Whether he stays or not, that's totally up to him.
Thank you.
Fly line.
Stand by. Carroll, 2 Engine 2 will be off at staging, switching over.
Receive. Engine 2, we have you out. Switching over in staging 36 minutes.
Central Dispatch, Effingham Engine 2.
Effingham Engine 2, go ahead.
I'm at staging at your station. Did they all head down to the fire ground?
Effingham Engine 2, the last report from command was he'd like you, and I think I've got 1 other tanker in just to stand by here for just a little bit.
Received, they'll be on the ramp out here.
306 to command. Carroll 5 from 3 Engine 2.
3 Engine 2, go ahead.
You can show 3 Engine 2 out at Wolfeboro Central. I'll be switching to 4. Osby out.
Receive. 3 Engine 2. You're going to be out at Wolfeboro Central and switching over to Ops 4 at 40 minutes.
Central Dispatch, Farmington Engine 1.
Central Dispatch to 9C1. Command.
Go ahead.
I have Highway, New England right now. Looking for an ETA when you may want the excavator down there.
Stand by 1.
Central Dispatch from Farmington Engine 1.
Farmington and Barnstable, I believe you're advising that you're back.
Affirmative, Farmington Engine 1 and Barset Tower.
See, thank you.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command, go ahead.
Advise Highway, we can take it anytime they can get it here.
Just here to let them know. And just be advised, we do have 4 tankers now at Central Station.
Thank you.
Dispatch to command when you have a moment.
Go ahead to Command.
Be advised, excavator should be there within the hour. They will call when they're actually en route.
Thank you.
Carroll Fire, Conway 12 Engine 2, be off station coverage.
Receive. Conway 12 Engine 2, you're going to be off to the station cover assignment in 48 minutes.
North Conway 15 Engine 3 to Carroll 5 is.
15 Engine 3, go ahead.
We'll be staging Route 16 at the Chikora Post Office.
15 Engine 3, you're out staging at Chikora Post Office, 56 minutes.
Carroll from 3C1.
Go ahead to Carroll Fire Ground.
3C1. For the cover truck that's at Center Osby, can you add Freedom to the list of for coverage while we're all over here?
Carroll Fire Ground to 3C1, my apologies. That was New England. We have a priority call going on for another town right now. You were requesting a cover engine to where?
If you can just have the cover truck that's at Center Ospey, just add Freedom to the list for them.
Received. You're requesting the cover truck for Center Ospey. Go to Freedom. I believe those are your wishes, sir, because we have two that are at the Center Ospey Fire Department covering.
Yep, no, they can, right from there is fine. If they can just cover Freedom if we get something.
Received. Carroll Fireground to one of the trucks that's covering Center Ospey Fire Department.
Good, Carol.
For 3C1 in Wolfeboro, requesting one of the Center Ospey Fire cover trucks at the station to move to one of them move to the Freedom Fire Department for cover.
Received.
No, Carol, negative. They can cover freight from Center Ospey will be fine.
Received. Carroll Fireground to 3C1, my apologies. That was New England. We have a priority call going on for another town right now. You were requesting a cover engine to where?
If you can just have the cover truck that's at Center Ospey, just add Freedom to the list for them.
Received. You're requesting the cover truck for Center Ospey. Go to Freedom. I believe those are your wishes, sir, because we have two that are at the Center Ospey Fire Department covering.
Yep, no, they can, right from there is fine. If they can just cover Freedom if we get something.
Received. Carroll Fireground to one of the trucks that's covering Center Ospey Fire Department.
Good, Carol.
For 3C1 in Wolfeboro, requesting one of the Center Ospey Fire cover trucks at the station to move to one of them move to the Freedom Fire Department for cover.
Received.
No, Carol, negative. They can cover freight from Center Ospey will be fine.
Received. 3C1 advising the cover for their station can remain at Center Ospey Fire just to scan fill any calls that come in for Freedom Fire for any of the station coverage for Center Ospey. We'll handle 58 minutes.
Carol, Center Ospey Station, copies the cover assignment.
PC, sir, thank you. 59 minutes.
Carroll Fire, Madison Rescue Action Ambulance. A respondent stage away. 68 Idlewise Drive. Meet PD. We're repeating Carroll Fire, Madison Rescue Action Ambulance. Respondent stage away. 68 Idlewise Drive. Wait for PD. 1030 first time.
Carol.
358 Ambulance 1, I'm responding 105.
Carol, 1583.
You got it.
We're clearing Wolfeboro, returning.
830 clear. Wolfeboro returning. 113.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Go ahead.
I'm not sure who to contact, but if you could you find whoever can unlock the restrooms at the railroad station for us?
Message received. Stand by.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command.
Can you go through the contact list for Eastern Propane and Oil and see if they can send a truck to fuel fire apparatus?
We'll try and get somebody to you.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command.
Can you go through the contact list for Eastern Propane and Oil and see if they can send a truck to fuel fire apparatus?
We'll try and get somebody to you.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command.
Can you advise how many engines from the Water Supply Task Force are at Central?
I think there are definitely two. There may be 3 tankers, and I need a little more guidance about fuel. Eastern Propane does not do diesel. I was looking at maybe Irving next, unless you have another preference.
No, you can try that. I know they have a depot, but if they can't deliver it, you try Irving, and we'll go from there. Let me know when you get a minute how many engines are there just from the task force. We're going to start letting some people go.
Carol, 58 ambulance, 1 zone.
Central, 1 tanker, 1 hose truck, and then Farmington and Barnstead still are cover.
Okay, keep the coverage, and if one of the 2 engines from the Water Supply Task Force, if they can stay in case of a mechanical issue, we can let the other one return.
So let them know.
Dispatch to command.
Go ahead.
The excavator is going to be en route. Where would you like them to come in?
They come in from the Laner Street side on Glendon, and when we see them, we'll make arrangements to get them in here.
Received.
Go live from 3, engine 2.
Too good.
Been released from Wolfeboro. You show me clear returning in service.
Engine 2, advising you've been released from Wolfeboro and you'll be clear in service 137.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command.
Be advised, the excavator has arrived. We'll be setting up to start to pull down walls for overhaul.
Advising excavator has arrived. You'll be starting overhaul.
Rochester Truck 6 to command. Rochester Truck 6 to command.
Rochester Truck, go ahead to command.
We're going to shut down both the guns for a minute.
Copy that.
Central Dispatch to command.
Go ahead.
Advise those bathrooms should be open within a minute or two.
Thank you.
Copy.
I did, thank you.
Dispatch to command.
Central Dispatch from Command.
It's going to be a negative for an emergent Irving delivery to individual trucks. One of the water guys on right now said that he's got a truck with a small pump in it. If you think that's appropriate, or you guys are at a point where trucks can break away to refuel.
That's fine. I was going to tell you you could cancel if they weren't already en route. Public Works Director is here, and they've got a transfer tank. They're going to take care of it for us.
You've been in touch with Public Works, and they're going to get you a pump tank. You've been in touch with Public Works, and they're going to get you a pump tank.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command.
Be advised, New Durham Ladder 1 has been cleared.
You've cleared New Durham Ladder 1.
Central Dispatch from New Durham Ladder 1.
Durham Ladder 1, go ahead.
Clear by command, return.
Durham Ladder 1, clear by command. Thank you.
281.
58 ambulance 1.
I'm just checking your status.
We're staging out by PD. 323 to Carroll.
3C3, go ahead.
You can show 3 Engine 2 backing quarters, and if you could release us from the list of coverage from the truck out of Center Hospital.
3C3, Engine 2, advising that you'll be clear, backing quarters, and release from the coverage at 208.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command.
Be advised, we'll be releasing Rochester's ladder and Milton's ladder shortly.
3 Engine 2 is, so you're released from the Freedom Fire cover from Center Hospital Fire Station.
Center Hospital Station coverage copies directly.
Outstanding, thank you, sir.
Carroll, 58 ambulance 1. 58 ambulance 1's in service. It's going to be a police issue, no patient contact.
58 in service, no patient contact. Police issue, 223.
Central Dispatch from Milton Truck 5.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Central Dispatch, Milton Truck 5, clear the fire scene in service.
Truck 5, clear in service. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
3 Tank 1 to command.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command.
Be advised, we're breaking down the 2 draft engines at Back Bay, and they are picking up. We're maintaining the draft site at Dockside for the near future.
Breaking down draft at Back Bay, continuing draft site at Dockside.
Carroll, 3 Tank 1, clear Wolfeboro returning.
3C3 Tank 1, we show you clear of Wolfeboro returning, 246.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command.
Do we still have the additional tanker from the Water Supply Task Force at Central?
I'm not sure. I can see one tanker here, but I think it might Farmington.
Okay, if we can keep the Farmington and I believe it was Barnstead for coverage, if there's any additional apparatus, we can release them.
Farmington and Barnstead for coverage. If we have any other tankers here, they're free to go.
Engine 2, go ahead.
Clear Wolfeboro in service.
3C6 Engine 2, we show you clear in service. And are you all set, or do you want your station, or rather coverage car unit, to stay in the area until you get back?
Probably better hold them a little longer until us and Freedom get a little closer.
That's what I figured, sir. Thank you, I appreciate it. 248.
Carroll from 2 Engine 2.
Carroll answering 2 Engine 2.
Cleared by Wolfeboro Command, returning in service.
Received. 2 Engine 2 cleared by Wolfeboro Command, returning in service 249.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command.
Be advised, we'll be releasing 10 Engine 4 and Center Ossipee.
Advising or releasing customer engine 4 and center ospy from the scene.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command.
Placing the call under control. We'll be holding the companies on scene for a bit longer.
Advising you are under control, holding companies on scene for a bit longer.
Wolfeboro Central Dispatch from Center Office PC1.
Center Office PC1, go ahead.
Car 1, Squad 1, Tanker 5 returning.
Car 1, Squad 1, and Tanker 5, clear returning. Thank you guys so much.
Anytime. Carol Fire from 1C1.
1C1, go ahead.
Car 1, Squad 1, Tanker 5 returning in service from Wolfeboro.
Receive. Car 1, Squad 1, engine returning. 253. The 254.
Covers with us, thanks.
My apologies. I believe I just walked on you. Are you advising to release the cover assignments and that you're all set?
We are all set. You might check with Tamworth and just make sure they're all set.
Tamworth advised they wanted to wait till they got a little bit closer. We will release them from your station for your cover until I hear from Tamworth. Carroll Fire Base to the Center Office Fire cover assignments.
Carroll Fire 604, we in service.
Receive 254.
Carroll Fire 6C2.
What command?
Be advised, Middleton will be breaking down the draft site at Dockside. Once they're picked up, we'll be able to get South Main reopened. It'll be a few minutes, but we're going to be working towards that.
Advising Middleton is breaking down the draft site from Dockside, and when they're finished with that, we should be able to reopen South Main.
Wait 255.
Central Dispatch from Command.
Command?
Releasing Wolfeboro Engine 4.
Advising you're releasing Wolfeboro Engine 4.
Central Dispatch from Wolfeboro.
Wolfeboro Engine 4.
Clear in service.
Engine 4, clear in service. Thank you.
Central Dispatch from Command. We'll be releasing the Wolfeboro and Tamworth